Eddie Dimas and the Upsets. This is 𝐿𝐄𝐄𝐏. Am I saying that right? This goes out to Marty. It was a CT lesson initially, and you were the 24th and the 25th CT lesson that I've done, so you got a free video, which turned it into a CVT lesson, and long story short, now you got a whole CVT lesson out of it. So that's something that I'll be doing. It'll either be the 20 or 25th CT lesson that I do. The student will get a free video, which turns it into a CVT. Alright, it is several pages. I think we're looking at 6 pages. Yes. Really happy, fun song, and it was the same thing, Marty, like with the last one you did. I'd never heard Eddie Dimas before. Never heard of him. I think he was back in the late 60s. But every time I hear a song, and it was the same way with the last one, it's just real uppity and like puts a smile on your face type song. This one reminds me of 𝐿𝐿, which was the last one we did. It's got the same kind of back rhythm in it. Okay, you know the deal. You've had these done before, so we got EQ, guesstimations, effects, which is just reverb. It's clean channel, and let's jump right in. Section 1, this is from the very beginning up to 13 seconds, and we have this. Oops. Let me try that second half again. I'm screwing it up, Marty. That's section 1, which is really the hook of the song. It's so melodic, man, just funny. Funny, smile, happy stuff. You got the bass, you know, that type of vibe. Just really cool. So, fingering, I have, you know, throughout a good chunk of this, where you don't see it means it's kind of your choice. You're going to have to experiment with some of the fingerings, but we're going 2D. I'm using middle, and then go 2, 1, 2 on the G. Now there's going to be parts where you have to alternate pick, there's no doubt about it, and that's the next part. So after you get through those first 4 notes, I just use the same finger and shift it down. So start with that, and then go down, up, down on that same, you know, so we have 2, 1, 2 on the G, and then down, up, down. And then open 2 on the B. If the picking's not notated, then they're just downstrokes. Where it is notated, you're going to be seeing alternate picking or triplets, down, up, down, which is more common in this. Da 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 da. Okay, so up to there, and then down, up, down again, and then we're going to move into some pieces of chords. 3B, 2E. Strum it twice, and then slide it a whole step sharp. Remember, a whole step in music is 2 frets. Sharp is higher, so if you do the math there, 3, 2 slides to 5, 4. Be careful when you slide that this middle finger doesn't accidentally come down and mute out the high E. You should hear 2 notes when you get there. Okay, move that back to 3 and 2 and do down, up, down. Now we're doing two strings, obviously, string 1 and 2. Okay, and then you have a rest. Strum it again, then go 2 open, back to 3, 2, 3, 2, slide to 5, 4, back to 3, 2, triplet, down, up, down. So from the chords we got careful on the, through all this actually, Marty, that you hear 2 notes. That's really the style. I don't know if Eddie Dimas is the actual guitar player, I'm assuming it is, but I've listened to a few of his other songs, and he's really big on using 2-note chords for his melodies. It's beautiful. Okay, and then the next part, 2 more strums there, up to 5/4, back to 3/2, and then 2 open and go down, up, down. Rest, that's the line with the X, would be, and then the melody starts over. Now after you slide to 5/4, I was going to keep it just the same triplet, down, up, down, but I'm a stickler about trying to get all the little things. I heard down, up, down, down, which would be, if it's too much to think about, you can just keep it as a triplet. So in other words, after that break where the melody starts over, it would sound like this. And then 5/4 twice. Okay, so let's finish that out. Let's take it from, let's see, we were on the 5/4 twice, 3/2, 2 open, down, down, up. So the beat on that is, as opposed to, and that's why I'm putting those strum notations for you. It's important. If you see a down, up, down, then it's just a straight triplet. Det, det, det. This is det, det, det. 4G, 3B. So you may want to work on transitioning from that. Okay, back to 2 open, 3/2, down, down, up. 2 open. Then we got the 4/3 GB. Use those fingers, 3rd and 2nd, and then 2G. So I'm going to play all of section 1. Section 2 comes in 14 seconds to 15 seconds, real short. So it'll be let me see here. Yeah. That's what it is. Slow down. You're gonna have to jump back, 3rd finger, 2G, no, 4G. You'll see it in parentheses. That means gliss slide, quickly slide. You don't really want to hear the 4G, but you're going to pick there and instantly slide up to 6. And then go to 2G with your 1st finger. This is all palm muted, or these next 4 notes, and alternate picked. And then 4/2/4 on the D. So it's down, up, down, up. And then 2G, no palm mute. Then put the palm down again, and we're going to palm mute the next 5 notes. 2G, 4/2/4/2 on the D, and then 2G, no palm mute. So that part slowed down is. Marty, if the palm muting throws you off at all, don't do it at all. Add that element later. I'd rather you get comfortable with the melody and the techniques. We can worry about the palm muting technique later if it's giving you trouble, because there's going to be a lot going on until you memorize this. Alright, so from there we go over to page 2. This is section 3, 16 to 17 seconds. Really fun, cool melody here too. It goes, yeah. Oops. So, like I said, 2-note chords. He's big on this. Bar the 2nd fret on the G and B with your 1st finger and go down, up. This is all down, up, so it's alternate picked, or strummed, I should say. 4/3 GB, down, up. Move it a half step sharp to 5/4, down, up. Half step sharp to 6/5, down, rest, down, rest. Back to 4/3 to 2G, or 2 on the G and B, down, up, which would be. So it's. Alright, that's all section 3 is. That's why those down ups are important. Section 4, 18 to 19 seconds. And there's a couple guitars layered in here. Probably multiple guitars going on. He probably has another guitar player is what's happening. But on this, grab the 2D. It's a gliss slide. Use your third finger and slide to 7. Now you'll recognize this part. It goes. So you'll slide it to 7. Go 6, 5 GB. Hit them both. Then third finger 7A. And then drop the pinky to 7D. You still should be keeping the 6-5 down on the GB. It's just a A major chord, but we're playing a bass strum melody. Alright, so I personally think you should get used to, if this is too tricky at first, just go. But try to put real quick rests in there, make it staccato, real choppy. So anyways, once you slide up there, it's 3 times you'll see that notated. So you slide and then the 7D, you're already there, slide that. And just karate chop over here with your right hand as you're sliding. Just make sure you cover a good 3-4 frets. And then come down to stop the slide. You don't want to hear where it ends. Repeat section 1 one time. Repeat section 2 one time, and then we're into section 5. There's a lot of sections in here. Some of them are similar though. This is one of them. 35 to 36 seconds, you're going to go back to the part you just did without the slide. 7D and then 6-5 GB. I would use the pinky here because we're going to be needing the 7 off the A. I think it's just more a comfortable form like that. D and then GB. A and then DGB. Do that twice. Section 6 is 37 seconds to 50 seconds. Back to some 2-string chord melodies. And this will be down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah. So we have, hold on, let's go back to 9, 10. It's awesome. So 10B, middle, 9E, index. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's 7 times. It's alternate strummed. So you're starting with the down, you're ending with the down. Break that down in your mind however you need to. If you need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, or just memorize da 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 da. When you're playing that middle finger, try to mute underneath the G string to mute it, because when you're doing these down ups, I don't want you to end up going and hearing that open G. So push on the lower part of the middle finger so this touches the G string. Quick rest, move over to 9B, 7G. It's a triplet down, up, down rest. Move that a whole step flat to 7-5, same thing. So we have. If you don't put the rest in there, it's going to sound like this. It's still cool, but you know, you want to cop the same way that he's doing it. So. Okay, after that, 5-4, B and E twice. 3-2 twice, slide to 5-4, back to 3-2, down, up, down. From there, you have a rest and then go 3-2, 2 open, 3-2 twice, slide to 5-4, back to 3-2. So you'll see some repetitious patterns in here. And then 3-2 twice, 5-4, back to 3-2, 2 open, down, up, down. So I'm using the neck pickup. Sorry, I should have told you that at first. I feel like it sounds closer to his tone, a little more punchy and mid-rangey sounding. So it's your choice. I don't know what type of electric you have and what type of pickups. Experiment with that though. You're going to prefer one over the other. And then that whole section, section 6, repeats. You know, you go back to the... Alright. Oh, wait a minute. The second time, though, you end here. You'll end there and then go into this. So 3-2 B E twice. Move to 4-3, 5-4, down, down, back to 3-2, down, up, down. So it's again. Okay, page 3 finishes it off with 2 open twice. Hold on here. Why did that not seem to jive? Oh no, it's right. That finished out that section. Alright, then section 2, 1 time. So we got our repeat there. Then we have this, which is similar to something we did earlier. Barred 2nd fret, G, B. It's all down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You'll go like this. Up the tempo, it's 2nd fret, G, B, down, up, barred, 4-3, G, B, down, up, 5-4, down, up, 6-5, down, rest. By rest, you hit it once, stick your hand over the strings. You're going to repeat that. It has double dots, so we have then 2-2 again, 3-4, and then 5-4, go down, up, down, rest, slide to 6-5. So that one will go again. Okay, then we ended off with the 6-5, 4-4, D and G, 6-5, D, G. The part's interesting, it's in there quick. And then section 8 is 59 seconds to a minute 2. Section 7 was 52 to 57. I don't know if I said that. Section 8, 59 to 102. Back to this part though. It's the chord with the alternating bass melody on it. So you go 3 times. And then a half time after that. Then section 9 comes in, 103 to 115. I love this part. It was so catchy, and I can't get it out of my head. It's that catchy. It goes. Hold on. Dang it. Did I forget a 3rd time there? I think I need to go in. I already sent your tabs. I'm going to have to text you something on that part. Because I didn't put how many times to repeat. I put double dots, which would mean 2 times, but I'm having a feeling it's 3. Okay, 2B, open E, 2E, pull off to open, and then pick the open E. Do that 3 times. And then 2, 3, 4 on the E. Then 3B, open E, 2 on the E, pull off to open, and then pick open. And I believe that's 3 times, Marty. I will text you right after this. And then go 2, 4, 5 on the E. That whole thing repeats. Section 10, a minute 16 to a minute 30, does this. I thought this was awesome too. And then I gotta flip the page. Open on the E, 9, pull to open, down, up, open. So 7E, pull off to open, down, up. And then 5th fret high E. Quick rest, and then down, up, open E. 4th fret, pull to open, down, up on the opens. So 2, pull to open, 2, 3, 4, and then down, down on the open E, 7 pull open, down up open, 5 pull off, down up open, 4 pull off, down up open, 2 pull off, down up open, and then 2, 4, 5. Okay, so that wraps up that part. How many times was that? 2 times total, and then we got 5E, 7B, 5-4, and this part's a little tricky. 3B, go down, and then 2 open, B, E, up, 4-3, GB, and then 2-2, GB. So that's a little trail off riff. It goes. Dang it. And then part 2 is going to start at 1:33.